Man, one thing I've been thinking about for a while is how you have to enjoy the suffering in life because one day you will miss it. Now, if you're watching this, it's a chance that you're going through hard times. You might not know where your next meal is coming from. You might not be able to put gas in your car. You might not have a job. It might be tough, but I'm telling you, it's going to be a time to where if you stay dedicated and you go on your grind and you get to where you want to be at, you have the money, the lifestyle, wherever you want to live, you're gonna look back and you're gonna miss the suffering. Now it sounds crazy in the moment, but I actually went through some suffering in around 2018 with my parents and my family, and I don't miss that time, but it's it's something about, especially as a man, when you know you have to show up and you actually show up and you do what you're supposed to do. It's something that gives you some type of confidence, like, yeah, I can go through anything. The saying, what kills you make you stronger. It sounds a little cliche and corny, you might hear people say it, but it's actually a true thing. If the thing didn't kill you, it made you stronger. If you were able to survive whatever situation you went through, it's gonna make you stronger as a person. But the reason why you have to enjoy the suffering is because that's the time to where you're gonna know which homies are your real homies, which brothers are your real brothers, which sisters, vice, etc. Not vice versa, my bad, etc. I ain't editing this too. I'm just going on one take, so I might have a few mistakes, but y'all gonna understand what I'm saying. But the suffering shows you the true character of everybody around you. I'm not a fan of these guys, so don't think I am. I'm like trying to praise them, but I've heard the story of Andrew Tate and Tristan Tate on, how they used to like share a bucket of KFC. Like that's the only thing they could afford back when they were like Britain or whatever. And it's kind of crazy how they said they had like a lot of people in their life, but then people came in, people went, naturally how life happens, and how they too that were able to sit together. And now you can clown them all they want, but they have a multi-million-dollar empire. They live in nice homes, and they live a lifestyle that where a lot of people who watch this video will probably want to live. Like they have the money and stuff. Maybe not, maybe you don't care about the girls and the booze and all that BS, but they live a lifestyle that's attractive that young men, even older men, want to live. And the reason why I say enjoy the suffering, part two, is because the grind that you're gonna have when you're hungry and when you don't know where your next meal is coming from is gonna be harder. It's gonna be higher than any grind you're ever gonna have. Naturally, look at the UFC star Conor McGregor. Look when he was hungry. Look when he had that focus to where he wasn't drinking and he wasn't partying. Back when he was on the show, he said partying is weakness for the soul. Look at that mentality he had and look at him now. Bro, he hasn't fought since like 2021. And if he does fight, he's going to get washed because he doesn't have the same mindset. It's nothing he can do to bring that old mindset back unless he go broke again. So when you are broke, unless that 99% of people, even when they get on because they were broke, they're not going to have the same mindset and the same go ahead and get it because you already have enough. You can lie down, But sleeping in satin sheets, bro, it's going to make you a little bit lazier. It's going to make you, I want to say, in bed for that extra 5 minutes. But when you sleep on the floor, on the concrete ground and on the streets, you had to get up at 4 a.m. so you can go get it by any means. So man, the suffering is good. Suffering is a part of the human. It's adversity. Adversity is a great thing. It's a great character development. I love adversity because that's when you really show, am I about it or not? You can talk the talk, but can you walk the walk when it really matters? And a lot of humans, they can do it, but it just takes so much that they won't do it. But humans can do anything. Humans can do anything, man. But it's just matter about your mindset more than your body. Your body will follow whatever mindset you put out. So if your mindset is, I want to sit down and play Fortnite all day, your mind will, my bad, your body will, okay, let's play Fortnite. But if you go out and you run and then you're disciplining your body, you're not gooning and all that stuff, your body will quickly follow. It will take some time to adjust, but it will follow. I've been watching this story on this dude who he quit tren, like the drug, like the bodybuilders and stuff they're using. He's like 12 days clean, and it's great to see somebody else's journey on addiction, because everybody goes through some type of addiction in life. Addiction is a natural part of human existence. You might not be addicted to drugs, but you might be addicted to porn or to to just your phone and other bad things like that. So it's just good to see people in 2026 waking up, man, because a lot of people are still sleeping. They still BSing and on the ground. But man, last thing, enjoy the suffering because one day you will miss it. This goes for the youngins, the old people, and the people in between, man. I hope y'all boys enjoyed this video. This is my second video ever, so excuse any audio imbalances and stuff like that. But yeah, man, peace, man. I hope y'all boys enjoy y'all day.